When you think of stolen vehicles, you probably imagine sports cars or flashy SUVs, not a dump truck. But on June 27, 2022, in Lonoke County, Arkansas, Trevor Strickland decided a dump truck was his ride of choice. The truck had been reported stolen earlier that evening near the Furlough community, and by the time Arkansas State Police located it, Strickland had turned it into a weapon, and the chase that followed was pure chaos.
Going back northbound. Go, go, come on, come on, come on! Get out of the way! Eastbound 230, 294, eastbound 294.
Even after spike strips were used, Strickland wasn't giving up his wild ride. Now, if it was a car, ASP would hardly take a few minutes to execute a pit maneuver. But this was no car. It forced the troopers to think something unconventional and bring an end to this chase before more collateral damage was done.
He just totaled out 58 unit.
Your unit is a 1050. My unit advising they just hit him. Confirm they just hit your unit.
Just total out 58 unit. Total out 58 unit. Hey, one all units, take him out. 5 primary, 1 secondary.
Hey, you guys, when I get opportunity, I'm going to try to shoot his motor out with a shotgun, so just be prepared.
It's southbound Charlie Luke. Southbound Charlie Luke.
5.
635, you still rolling? Yeah, we're rolling at about 5 miles an hour.
When Strickland turned onto Charlie Loop Road, troopers took drastic action, firing at the engine compartment to bring it to a stop on Carson Bridge Road. It wasn't exactly Hollywood, but it worked. Turns out a few well-placed shots can take even the heaviest vehicles off the road. Strickland was arrested without injury, but his legal troubles were anything but light. Originally charged with attempted murder and felony theft, he managed to plead guilty and received a 15-year sentence, with time served knocking off about 2 years. He also got a $485 fine, a small price to pay for all that chaos. What do you think? Were these charges enough for all the chaos Strickland caused? July 16, 2024, started with a call for help from a woman concerned about a man loitering in a hotel parking lot. Chatham County Sheriff's deputies responded, finding the man standing near a blue truck. When the officer asked for registration and insurance, it didn't take long to sense something wasn't quite right. Call it instinct or just years on the job. But the officer knew he was dealing with more than just a guy hanging out in a parking lot.
So I towed in here last night because we were going to stay here a couple days.
Okay.
All right. Well, last night they ended up charging us too much money. We canceled it. I ended up staying next door.
Okay.
This morning at 10 a.m. I asked them, "Do you guys have any rooms available?" They said, "No, we're sold out all weekend." Fine. I'm sitting out here. I'm trying to fix it this morning. Can't fix it. I'm about to go right up to the store to go get some parts for it. I walk in there. "Ma'am, can you please not tow it? I'm going to get a tow truck later. I'm staying one hotel over now." "I can't guarantee you I won't tow it." "Ma'am, really? So you want me to spend $100 to move it right there?" You know what I mean? But look. The whole fucking... It's the whole wire, man.
Why?
Yeah, so when I put the key in here, I can't do nothing. It wasn't registering a key.
You did all this?
No, well, some of it. I'm trying to rewire the thing, man.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
Well, hey look, I'm about to just grab my registration. Oh my...
Alright, well don't grab a gun.
Well, I'm not going to grab a gun, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you don't grab a gun or a knife, we ain't got no
That's what
problem.
I'm telling you, man. I don't want no problems. And you hear my registration. Oh, that's insurance. Holy shit. I might need my back left pocket, Bubba.
Alright. I'm alright.
Yeah, and that lady's like, "I'm gonna call the police." Why, ma'am? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia? Okay.
That's all, man. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Why'd she even call y'all?
Because she wants you to leave and you can't leave?
Oh, I told her I got a tow truck on the way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
do.
understand the issue, man.
You on papers?
Am I on papers? No.
Yeah, you probation or parole? You ever been arrested for a felony?
No.
No, okay. You know this expired in 2018, right?
Well, it's the same ID number.
Okay.
It's the same policy number. You know what I mean? It
Is
just,
there a license plate on the back of this truck?
I got it.
Okay, well I'm asking because I can't see it. Cause
Oh, well, I can help you push it. I mean, I got that guy on the way. You know what I mean?
Is it a Virginia plate?
No.
Hey,
Yes, I can help you.
he's got a tow truck on the way for his truck. But I mean, until then, he can't go nowhere. When the truck's broke down.
I did he give me too much problem with me. So it's better to he can tow his truck.
He is towing his truck.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He has a tow truck on the way.
No, he didn't call me. He argued with me. That's why.
He has a tow truck on the way is what I'm saying. He has already called a tow truck.
Okay.
He has already called them. They are on the way here to get him and his vehicle now. See what I'm saying? Okay. So they're on the way, and then he'll be gone, okay?
So much help.
Any other questions?
No.
Anything else I can do for you? All right, ma'am. Have a better day, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Running the license plate confirmed the officer's hunch. The truck was stolen, and the suspect, Jacob Anthony Palmer, wasn't exactly a model citizen. His history included threats and violence, making this encounter even more dangerous. At this point, arresting him seemed like the logical step, right? But Palmer had other plans.
Huh?
Chelsea.
Hey, whose truck is this?
It's my truck.
Okay. All right.
Is it me and my mother's name?
Put your phone in your pocket.
Look.
Come here. Don't you?
No! I want you to right in your head. No, fucker! You want to get shot? Huh? You realize that, right?
Stop.
No,
Stop.
No, listen. No, listen. Listen,
Stop, bro.
Listen. No, you listen.
Stop.
No, you stop.
Stop.
Listen. If I tell her to go ahead and detonate the
Let
You-
it detonate then.
your truck and my truck are getting blown up. You realize that?
You're gonna get tased.
Huh?
You're gonna get tased.
You gonna get blown up. You wanna get blown up, buddy? Buddy. Buddy.
During the confrontation, he pulled a gun on Officer Hutto, forcing the officer to act fast. Hutto managed to eject the magazine and take cover, but Palmer wasn't done. He stole the patrol car and sped off, turning an already tense situation into absolute chaos. The chase ended in a dramatic standoff when Palmer, still armed, turned toward the pursuing officers, leaving them with no choice but to fire. Due to nature of the clip, we couldn't share the exact event. But even after being hit, he held onto the weapon until officers were able to disarm and arrest him. His reckless rampage left behind damaged vehicles, terrified witnesses, and a trail of destruction. One thing's for sure, Palmer won't be loitering in parking lots anytime soon. On August 19, 2022, Michigan State Police found themselves in a high-speed pursuit involving a stolen vehicle packed with juveniles. Yes, a car full of teenagers tearing through the streets of Grand Rapids and into the city of Wyoming. Now, if you've ever wondered what could possibly go wrong when you mix teenagers, a stolen car, and police sirens, well, you're about to find out.
Number 2 is overhead.
Combinate's crash. Crash. Still southbound. Held in a chair.
541, we'll call it. Crash out just south of 28, suspect still southbound. So they're still southbound, and they're setting up for a westbound shot. Westbound on 32nd. From Eastern. Looks like he lost a player on the passenger side. Eastern passing Union, speeds of 70.
Clear right?
How does that mean that? What's on 32nd, is it?
37. Gonna be southbound on Division, southbound on Division.
Stop! 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 Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Hands behind your back! Too slow, my man.
As for charges, these kids might be facing a long list, including grand theft auto, fleeing and eluding police, and reckless driving. Depending on what they were up to before the chase, there could even be additional charges like property damage or trespassing. It's a tough lesson to learn, but let's hope this experience makes them rethink their decisions next time, assuming they're allowed anywhere near a car again anytime soon. November 9th, 2024. Florida Highway Patrol troopers were alerted about a stolen van in Miami. FHP immediately jumped into the action and started a pursuit which soon became a wild chaos.
5510 do you have active your control for any other units?
So far, I'm just with Hialeah, getting to Okeechobee Road now from 79th Avenue.
Alright, southeastbound on Ogie from 79th Avenue.
Southbound on Ogie, approaching the Palmetto. Looks like we're going to be going Palmetto South, 23.
Alright, looking like it's gonna take Palmetto South.
What vehicle it is?
It's a white work van, white work van. All right, South River Drive.
South River Drive, eastbound from 826.
23. Go for it.
Alright, 5826 still, eastbound. That's what I got, 854.
All right, I'm taking radio traffic.
Signal 4?
10-4, but the vehicle's continuing.
We couldn't find more details about the chase, but the driver might be facing charges including grand theft auto, reckless driving, eluding police, and much more. He learned the other way. Messing with FHP doesn't end well. It's not every day you hear about a stolen Prius leading police on a high-speed chase. But on this particular evening, Highway 71 in Arkansas turned into a scene straight out of a movie. A juvenile, reportedly in crisis, had taken the car and was speeding north from Alma. Officer Brandon Williamson was the first to spot her, and let's just say this was about to get wild.
We crossed in and down my break.
On the ground. Get out the fucking ground. On the ground.
The aftermath? Thankfully, no injuries, except maybe to the Prius's reputation. The stolen car was a confirmed theft, and her list of charges is about as long as the chase itself: reckless driving, felony fleeing, theft of property, and more. But the story doesn't end there. Instead of a jail cell, the juvenile was released to her father for medical evaluation, a decision that highlights the need for compassion alongside accountability.
Grovetown, they are passing on the exit ramp.
February 27, 2023, started with a strange call for Georgia troopers, a stolen concrete truck barreling down Interstate 20 West. Not the kind of getaway car you'd expect, but what it lacked in speed, it made up for in chaos. As it spilled wet cement and rocks across the highway, the truck wasn't just a nuisance, it was a moving hazard. With public safety at risk, officers quickly stepped up to stop the rolling construction zone. This was no simple task. The suspect dodged stopsticks, swerved wildly, and even aimed the truck at deputies, forcing them to scatter for safety. That's when the plan changed. Disable the radiator.
Everybody be mindful while you're stopping. The crossfire.
It was a calculated move, and when radiator fluid started gushing out, the strategy paid off. The truck slowed as its engine overheated, leaving officers with one final chance to bring things to a safe conclusion. At mile marker 142, the pursuit ended. The concrete truck was returned to its rightful owner, and thankfully, no one was hurt. This chase wasn't about speed or flashy maneuvers. It was a perfect example of teamwork, precision, and quick decision-making. This was one of such chases where even legendary ASP couldn't pin it down. March 2nd, 2024, Miami, Florida, home to beaches, sunshine, and apparently high-speed car chases. On this day, the Florida Highway Patrol found themselves in pursuit of a stolen Mustang, flying down the road at over 120 miles per hour. Now, if you've ever seen a Mustang on the streets of Miami, you know it's built for speed, but probably not this kind of speed.
after 114th Avenue.
The Mustang eventually slammed into another vehicle, causing a wreck that brought the pursuit to an abrupt and messy conclusion. As for the charges, the suspect didn't disappoint. Grand theft auto, driving with a suspended license, fleeing police, and drug possession. That's quite the resume for one day.